Yo, it's me, Skippy. Today is August 25th, 2018, 10:17 p.m. I have a little microphone right here. It's just a furry ball right here. I just want to talk about something just to get it out of my chest. I was gonna type this, but then it just didn't feel right. It felt so rehearsed. So I felt like I wanted to I have a camera, I have lights. Why don't I just shoot it? Here it goes. I'm gonna try and make this very, very broad to everyone, and also to make this also very respectful. And also, I cannot release any names because I'm not allowed to. Let's just say it's just rules and regulations. Anyway, this is just a quick vlog, I guess. I just wanted to express how I feel because it kind of made me realize something. I also wanted to say I have a background of nursing. I love video. I have a passion in video and creating and storytelling, acting and all this stuff. But I also have this other passion, and I graduated as a nursing student, and I'm trying to pass my NCLEX so I could become a registered nurse here in the United States. But as of now, I'm a nursing assistant in a hospital. Let me start on how my day started. It started out as a day. I wake up early so I could drive to work. I was just saying, okay, today's gonna be a great day. So I arrive at the hospital, ready to take care of patients and make people smile, because that's what I really like doing in the hospital. Figuring out a way to boost up their mood. First thing that I usually do is take the vital signs. That's blood pressure, heart rate, respiratory rate, also oxygen saturation, also the temperature. I was doing my rounds. There was a patient in particular that I was getting a little concerned. The first thing I noticed is that person was a DNR patient. DNR means do not resuscitate, meaning you guys could Google that. DNR is usually when patient is about to pass, and they have consent by the family members, etc., etc. My nurse told me that to take the vital signs only once, because that person is for comfort care, because they're about to transfer that person to a hospice facility. While I was taking the vitals, this was kind of unusual, because I don't want to explain too much on nursing, because I'm pretty sure my audience is all nurses or medical people, but to the people who are not, I'll try to explain this really, really broad. What happened was, when I was taking the vitals, it was kind of unusual because I noticed that the vitals were kind of up. Or let's just say that the patient was compensating, was trying to keep up, trying to stay alive. Man, this is the first time in my life that I saw a heart rate really high. And then also I noticed that my patient was also coughing really bad, like had bad phlegm. But all I had to do is just take the vital sign. The blood pressure was up, heart rate was up, abnormally up. And then I was looking at the patient, I was observing. That's what I always do. I always observe and look. And I could see the jugular vein. It's pumping really, really fast. Fastest I've ever seen in my life. Like a horse galloping in a race. Bam, 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 bam. The oxygen level was always also down too. So I said, okay, I have to record this. And then after that, I have to go. As soon as I was done, I continued on with my shift. Probably after like 30 minutes or an hour later, I was in the computer documenting. Then in the nursing station, we have like this heart monitors, so we could see the heart rhythms of the patients. And I noticed one of them was a systole. A systole means like a flat line. But usually that happens whenever like the leads that are attached on the chest of the patient is like malfunctioning, not attached. This time it was really as flat. So I said, oh my, why don't I go check? So I went to check in the room. So I peeked in the room and I was like waiting. I just waited, I waited. I just looked at the chest, because that's how you see to observe breathing. I did not see any up and down of the chest, meaning the inhale and exhalation of the patient. And I was astounded. I was like, oh my, is this really it? What I did is I went up closer. I looked at the heart, the jugular vein. If it was still moving, it was not. It looked like a teddy bear that's just sitting right there in your room. It looked like that. Person looked like that. So I looked closer. I went up closer. I went up really close. I looked here in this part to look up really closely to be very sure. And then it hit me. I'm like, oh my gosh, this person is gone. what I did is I went back to the station and I went to the nurse and I was about to say something, and the nurse was like, yes, he's gone. She was aware of it before I did. She was already doing all of the things that must be done in those kinds of cases. After that, I was kind of in shock. Whoa, this is the first time in my almost 2 years of being a nursing assistant to experience one of my patients. I just don't know how to react. I was shocked. Made me think about my life as well and the people that I love, especially my family and my friends and close friends and loved ones. And it made me think like, oh my gosh, wow, we're still blessed to be alive. We're still blessed to keep breathing. Of course, I prayed for that person. I said, dear God, he's up there with you in your hands. And to be honest, that kind of passing was really a peaceful one. It was really silent and just happened like right there. See, I'm like, I don't know what to say, but the experience kind of like enlightened me in a way to think about, like, I'm 26 years old right now. I don't know how old you guys are, but like, while you guys have a chance, while I have a chance, I think it's better if we can all do something about what we have with the nugget of time that we have in our life. I think that's the kind of message I wanted to share. Going back, see, my hands are like cold right now. I'm pretty sure this is normal for other people, especially in the medical field, but I don't know, it's just really different for the first time, and I'm trying to grasp how I feel about it, because if I don't, it's just gonna linger in my mind and in my soul. The thing that I really want to put out in this whole shenanigan of what I'm talking about right here is that my grandpa, my lolo, I'm a Filipino, so we call grandpa lolo, passed away last year, 2017. And the thing that really hit me the most was my friend that's a nurse in the Philippines, because I'm here in the United States. He was actually the one who took the vital signs for the last time to my grandpa. With the experience that happened to me today, it's really weird. Like, oh my gosh, now I know the feeling of my friend. And then I prayed. I just prayed. I said, Grandpa, Lolo, now I know the feeling. I'm glad you're up there with Lord Almighty. I want to say thank you for giving what you have given to us, the life and experience. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to explain here. The experience, what I want to share. Kind of crazy how to experience something like that. Man, it's so weird. It's so weird how all of a sudden someone was breathing and then all of a sudden they're just gone. I guess the thing that I want you to carry with yourself right now today is don't take your life for granted. Invest in your health. If you're 15, 17, 18, 19, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, invest in your health. Yes, you'll be young, will be young. Might as well do it while young, but might as well also do it while you're young to invest in your health. That's a thing that I think everyone needs to look at, instead of doing all these stuff that could harm ourselves today and later on regret, develop a disease or develop something and say, oh, I shouldn't, oh, I should have. Instead, I think if we invest in our health today, exercising, that kind of stuff, like exercising, keeping our mental health good, our physical health good. It will be hard now, especially if you're obese, thin, fat, anorexic, anything like that. It's gonna be really difficult today. But the thing that really gets me running, gets me going to the gym, and I want to share this to you guys, is that this will benefit you later on in the long term. That gets me going like this. I hope that gives a motivation to you. If not, well, I tried. That's about it. I just wanted to share that experience with you guys, and I thank you for you guys listening to me. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is SkippyGustilo. This is just like probably a documented vlog I wanted to share. I will be posting up some more videos coming up very soon. It will be lovely if you could check that out. Then again, let's keep it positive. I'm human, you're human. It's a circle of life. Let's bend it with the things we do and what we can create. So always be curious and keep creating.